So this is the Hooke Road 3-piece molle setup. Sorry I got my phone out here, guys. I want to make sure I'm giving you all the right information. So this piece, this kit, all 3 pieces, it also has the front and rear mounting brackets. These are different per front and per rear. Don't ask me which one's which because I couldn't tell you because I didn't read the instructions. Instructions are null and void for this project. So anyways, the cheapest price that I found for this setup on eBay right now is $103.49, and that is as of today, Friday the 20... it's one of them 20s. Friday the 23rd, June Friday the 23rd. Cheapest price I found on eBay for this setup, $103.46. At a 103, $104 free shipping. You know, that's you're getting more real estate than what you're getting with anything else is being offered for the Wrangler market right now that I've found so far, especially at that price point. Yeah, remove that from the cart so I don't accidentally buy it again. So here's another good feature about this whole setup. Say you don't want all 3 pieces, okay? You just want one of these panels. Now these panels dimensionally are identical between the front and the rear. The only thing that separates them is the actual bracketry that hooks on to the actual Ford Bronco's roll bar itself. So these are the same. Give me a second, I should be able to give you the dimensions. Yeah, dimensionally, both these panels are identical. I think they actually came out to be like 42 and some change. I don't actually have the measurement of the actual panel itself, but overall with the brackets themselves, it is a grand total width of 45.08 inches. So, you know, that's whenever I'm like, yeah, I think those brackets might work. So they allow you to purchase just these panels individually with the obviously it's going to come with the mounting kit. With that option, you can actually get the just one individual panel for $57.79. So there is no molle option at all, short of, you know, having your own CNC, you know, some kind of laser cutter or water jet, or a way to stamp it or whatever. There's no option where you are going to be able to add this kind of real estate to your Wrangler for $57 and actually be a legitimate molle setup. So I'm quite pleased with what I got for $100 versus what is being offered for the same price point. So yeah, that's all about that. Hooke Road, it's on eBay, and it is, let me go over this one more time. It is the Hooke Road front, middle, and rear overhead molle panel kit. It fits the 21 to 23 Ford Bronco. It's set up, oh, real quick too, so I'm done with the phone. So now, I can kind of talk about my game plan with this. So, my thought is, use these galvanized tees, alright? I don't really have much of a dimension on these, other than they're 4x4. They're just zinc plated metal strap that you would use, you know, for building a deck or whatever. These come in a two packs, so you'll need 4 packs of these. Okay. Let me get in here on this. All right. So you need 2 of these, or 4 of these. Come in 2 packs. And like I said, they are just a galvanized metal tee. We are going to be using the hardware that did come with kit, with the Hooke Road kit. And it comes with plenty of hardware. I think I got one of them right here. So these are actually a metric size. And basically they come out to be 3/8. You'll need a 3/8 inch drill to open these holes up, all right, for that guy to accommodate this hole. I could have gone with like a 1/4 inch and, you know, left this hole alone, but I would much rather open this hole up, and that way I don't have as much side-to-side play here. Try to keep that part as rigid as possible, so I'd much rather keep with the bigger hardware that came with the kit, which also has washers and lock washers with it. So, you know, you're saving yourself another expense there. Why buy new hardware if you don't have to? The holes are already there, they're located. All you got to do is get you a 3/8 inch drill bit, run through there, and that's that. So I'm going to just bolt these on like so, all 4 corners, and it's going to sit on top of the roll bar like that, and then I'm just going to strap it down both sides to the roll bar. And like I said, I was planning on using those zip ties. We're going to open that hole up. We're going to bolt these to this, set it right on top. All right, guys. So before I commence with the actual tearing down of this molle panel setup in its current configuration, I just kind of wanted to show you that this is all done with the Ford Bronco mounting brackets, and that I was able to make it work as is right out of the box with nothing more than some a box of 12-inch Velcro straps that I got off of Amazon. Let me zoom in on right there. That is where I don't have, where attachment points have overlapped between the brackets and the panel, only because of, well, it's meant for a 4-door Bronco. And that little round hoop there, that's actually the attachment point for the Bronco. So that is that. But it works. I had it out on the trail last weekend, bounced it around. It did have a load on it at the time, still does. Not much of a load, but I do have my fire extinguisher and my radio and one of my my handheld radio up there. It was definitely enough that whenever you were hitting some of them spots there on the trail, it would definitely give you a pretty good bounce. So yeah, I mean, it'd get bouncing a little bit, but as for it coming loose and trying to come up off the bar, no. One thing we do have to be mindful of is if you see right there, that hole. That guy. There is a pin in the hardtop that you have to, that locates in that hole. That's also a hole for your, if you run a soft top, for your door jamb as well. So we are going to have to keep that in mind. So yeah. So like I said, I got to watch out for that hole right there. I have to keep that in mind whenever I'm positioning this. It's going to be right about there. So I just need enough room to be able to get my hand through there and actuate the latch. So I can actually bring this back further. So as long as I have enough room that I can get up in there and not get my fat wrist caught up. Alright? We're going to roll with that. So, and I'm right on the edge of the trim. Beautiful. Awesome. So, back to the other side. You go ahead and lock this other one down though. That's good and snug. So this one on. Just like that. Alright. Same thing. Definitely going to be able to get these a lot tighter than I was able to get that Velcro. So that's always good. There we go. Okay. Now I will definitely come back with the nippers on those and trim those up, and so we might as well just bring it all the way forward. Might as well. Of that gap that I originally had. And yep, so I'm gonna have to overlap those. Not a biggie. Cool. So we got this all arranged. Yeah, took a little bit more thinking than what I thought about, but it's all right. So now I'm gonna test fit the hard top, at least on this passenger side. That's the first piece, that'd be the first one to go on. So as long as that clears here, where that trim's at, we will be good to go. So let me get this Freedom top panel and throw it on, and as long as I clear here and I can actuate that footman loop, we'll be good to go. So things a little bit, not being able to reach up in there, but other than that, and what I was mildly concerned about was forgot the old flashlight. that. So now, to cover up all of this nastiness, I've got some paracord. Don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to try it. Electric tape would come in handy right now. It gets shit done. I think we're going to call this a night for tonight. Catch up with you tomorrow.